What is going on, my Kombat Nation? I'm your host JaeRoar, and another MK Q&A video that I promised a long time ago. Sorry it took a while, just been real busy setting up my new stream stuff. Also, I got the Gotham Knights icons. You want to check them out, they're in the description box. Go ahead and download them, they're free. Also have some t-shirts. But as promised, the Q&A, we had a lot of cool things coming out, like Raiden was announced at Evo, and Evo was pretty hype. And if you want to see Raiden, make sure to check out my channel. The trailer's there, also my thoughts. So let's get into the Q&As. Ronnie asks, do you think Johnny Cage and Sonya Blade will be playable? They were the only survivors besides Raiden after all. I do believe Johnny Cage and Sonya Blade will be in the MKX game itself, but I don't know about playable. I don't know, I get this weird feeling that Johnny Cage will be more likely to be playable than Sonya. That's just my opinion. We do have Cassie Cage, who is the daughter of Johnny Cage and Sonya Blade. So for them to add like a father figure to it, it would be more. It would make more sense. I could just see, like, you know, what they say to each other at the lineup when they're about to fight. It would be more cool to see that. But more likely, both of them, Sonya and Johnny Cage, are going to be part of the story since they did survive. But I feel that Johnny would be more playable. BJ asks, do you think Chameleon will come back, and will we see a return of a death traps? Because we know that weapons will be in the game. How could they put it in the trailer and not put it in the game? That would be wrong for them, for all of us. Also, I think Raiden will have a darker look with his guilt. So he's asking, you know, the death traps fatalities, if that's what you're saying, BJ. I believe they're gonna add it. You know, it's like a common thing that they do that in fatalities, so it's easier for people that don't know how to do fatalities. It's very simple to do, like a death trap fatality. So I'm assuming they are going to bring it back. And then the whole Raiden having a darker look, we just got to see what Raiden looked like. It's pretty much just traditional, same thing. In the last MK9 game, you saw the alternative of all black Raiden, and that was a part of the storyline and everything. So I don't think we're gonna see a darker tone of Raiden. If anything, he's gonna become even stronger because he has, you know, he has to protect the whole realm. You know, if you saw the last game, a lot of them died, so he's pretty much like the only guy that can save everybody right now. Because to my knowledge right now, there isn't a big hero. Raiden's like the only big hero. You know, you could probably say Sub-Zero, but we don't know which side, you know, more likely he's gonna be on. He's probably on the neutral side of stuff. But Raiden right now is, to me, the only standing hero right now. Who else are you gonna say? Cassie Cage? But yeah. The boy Demon asks, do you think they will bring back some old characters like Cobra or Onaga and maybe Blaze? Man, dude, that is a really hard question. And I know what characters you're talking about. You know, Cobra is kind of like, how can I say it? He's a blonde dude that has like sticks in his hands and everything, and he's cool, don't get me wrong, but he's not a top tier character that I don't think they will add. Maybe in the DLC, maybe they can change him up to be even cooler, and it will also make sense since a lot of the heroes died in the recent one. But I'm sure they're gonna explain how. Let's see, Onaga, he was one of the main villains. A lot of people are asking me who the main villain was, and I don't know, some people think that Onaga might make a comeback, maybe. And Blaze was Uncage's one of his characters he wanted to see reveal at Evo, but we got Raiden. So I don't think Blaze would make an appearance. It's just like certain characters just didn't fit the role, and I just don't. I think at that time those characters worked because, you know, you could throw whatever. They threw like Armageddon, all the characters, and you could even create your own character and everything. But we live in a different time now where they are presented as a serious company now, and MK9 was a big hit. So, you know, the newer Mortal Kombat game is going to be on a newer console, so you can't really throw Blaze there unless they're going to make a whole revamped of these characters. If they're going to add any of these characters, they have to revamp them everything, because a lot of them kind of look weird, except Onaga. I think was probably like the only one that I feel that will make an appearance in this game. But yeah, I feel that if they are going to make these characters, you know, in the game, they need to revamp them, guarantee. Gonzalo asks, do you think that Cyrax or Sector will be in MKX? Yes, I think they will be in it. I believe they will. I think those two characters, such as Raiden and Sub-Zero and Scorpion, are like a must. You just gotta have these characters. There's some characters that I might think that they might not come back, and that's like Noob Saibot, maybe. Ermac is a big choice. It's just like Cyrax and Sector are like, how can I say it? They're just like characters that you just need to have. They're like fan favorites, you know what I mean? Like if they were gonna throw in Injustice 2, that's like, you know, not throwing Green Lantern and Flash. You just gotta have these two characters. I would love to see what they would look like. You know, I'm ready to see what, like, you know, what way they will go, especially Cyrax. You know, Cyrax was, you know, forced to become a cyborg, and it was against his will, and I want to see what plays out in this story. Sector is a whole different side, and I hope Cyrax joins, you know, the good side, and I would love to see that happen. Do I want to see these two characters? Simple answer, yes. Mohammed asks, who do you think is going to be the main villain of MKX? Great question, Mohammed. You know what, last where we left off in MK9, it looked like Shinnok was going to be, you know, the main villain. It looked like that, because, you know, Shao Kahn was full of arrogance and he let the best come out of him, and Raiden outplayed him. But, you know, I feel that Quan Chi is gonna have a big role in this. A lot of people think Onaga is another one, the Dragon King is gonna come back and, you know, mess some shit up. And also Kodo Khan, everybody thinks he's the main villain. I don't think he is, not at all. I think he's like a disciple, you know, like the same way, who was it, like Quan Chi in a way. And I think Kodo Khan is pretty much just a disciple, like a general towards somebody else, whoever's a higher role. So I think Shinnok is going to be the main villain, and we're going to see a different side of Shinnok. Don't be surprised if it's Quan Chi, because, you know, Quan Chi is always the slithering type, so he'll find a way to make his appearance, like, to become known that he's the main villain. So, you know, I'm expecting Quan Chi to be the main villain, and then somebody else is going to take over. I don't know yet. We don't have that many villains, and, well, not many villains that, you know, show that leadership. Kodo Khan, not really, in opinion. Like, even though he plays like a general type, it just seems like he's not the main villain. Now, this question is my most favorite one. Dan asks, since this is going to be a new universe with a new plot and characters, do you think Raiden will finally be considered a full-time character and have a big role in the story? Raiden has potential to be a real threat in the MK storyline, and I feel he is 100% right. I feel that Raiden is going to be a character that's going to be in it. Like, he's not going to be a DLC. He's not going to be another game. I feel that Raiden now has the opportunity to show what he can do. Raiden is one of my favorite characters. Also, Uncaged wanted him to be revealed at E3, but it didn't happen. Raiden is a character that everybody wanted in MK9, but then it didn't happen, and then they made the DLC, and he ended up being on it, and then he was like one of the top DLCs. I think him and Freddy were the top ones, if I'm sure, for like DLC, like the most downloaded. And I felt that, man, Raiden was cool. You know, Raiden played a different than all the other ones. He didn't. The only thing I just didn't like his outfit. His outfit was kind of whack, in my opinion. I really wish they would have made like a DLC thing. I'm not sure if he doesn't have like the old MK retro costume, because I've never seen it before. I don't think they have that in store, but it would have been cool to see that come back. But honestly, his design was just kind of whack in a way. So if they're gonna bring him back, they gotta make him even more like cooler. If that's, I don't know, I guess that's the simplest word I can come up with. But yeah, I would love to see Raiden, and in the storyline, I can see him with Raiden. Water, lightning, get it, works together. I would love to see other characters, you know, but I hope you guys would like to hear that one day. What characters would I would like to see? You know, I haven't really done like a top 5 characters I really want to see, other than with me and Uncaged giving our thoughts. But yeah, guys, this is the end of the Q&A number 2. I've done part 1. Make sure to check that out. I got a lot of good feedback and also hate on that, but that's okay. I'm working on it. Sub-Zero Mortal Kombat. I think I got it right. I think I got it. And I know a lot of you guys were upset because I can't remember all, like, the whole trilogy of Mortal Kombat. And I said I will spend a whole day. It's just, it's really hard, you know, with school and work and gym and streaming. I've been streaming a lot, to up to 4 to 8 hours. So if you haven't checked that out, make sure you come by, say hello. You know, if you want a question answer faster, then just come in and say hi. I play Mortal Kombat eventually every once in a while, Injustice as well. And yeah, if you guys want a part 3, then like this video and share it with your friends. And thank you again for everybody that's watching. You guys are supporting my channel, so I'm gonna keep on doing Q&A. So make sure leave your Q&A down below, and I still go check old videos. I make sure if I miss a question on old video and it's a really good question, I put it in the next one. So if I get like at least 200 likes within like 2 days, then you guys will get the next Q&A. I'm going to keep on doing Q&As until you guys like it. Maybe I could even do a live Q&A for Mortal Kombat. if these videos, these Q&As keep on pushing forward, then hell yeah, I'm gonna do them. But thank you everybody. I'm working really hard to better myself with Mortal Kombat history, so I'm trying my hardest to get back into it. But yeah, thank you again for watching, everybody. I'm JaeRoar, and I just hit you with that 1-2 punch.
Hey, this is Arnold, here to tell you to check out more of JaeRoar's videos, and maybe even go and follow his stream on Twitch, where everything crazy happens. Como say hell yeah! Also, me and my friend Optimus Prime come on every now and then. So come on, and join us for the time of your lives. Hey Optimus! Yeah? Come on, let's go! Alright, Gotham Knights, roll out!